I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything.
In my brain, running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always destined for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many ones that are so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started to outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
And we are live. Welcome to another episode of Kona. We are going to be trying to get our way through this power station situation thingy-mabob. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching it live or if you're watching it after the fact, your attendance is greatly appreciated. There is a dead guy there. We're not going to pay attention to that. Welcome to the stream, Phil. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. How's it going? Yeah, I think we got to go back down because I diverted power to D right before I turned it off, I believe. Yeah. Why are you walking so slow? Like, get the lead out. Oh, don't even have... My back is healing after being stabbed last night. Good morning, Ainsley. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, there was a whole lot of people getting stabbed by an unnamed individual. But jokes aside, though, Phil, what did you think of playing Sons in a multiplayer setting? Because that was the first time I had ever done that, and I can honestly say it was, like, to be honest, it was a bit more fun, even. Like, I love that game, but having people to actually, like, interact with while you're playing took it to a whole new level, in my opinion. How long is this elevator? Holy crap. No, we're just stuck at... Oh. That is embarrassing. Do I have a map? Yes, I do. So I'm going to D. Someone should really clean this up. It's kind of dangerous. Considering it was my second time playing, it was fun. I haven't played online with people in a long time. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus there, Phil. There's obviously a picture to be taken at some point. How do I get... A flashlight is not needed at the moment. But we'll turn it on anyway. Oh! I have a mouse problem. That's the crouch button. Oh, geez, I'm getting some, like, frame rate drops and stuff. That's less than ideal. That sounds like a wolf down there. You all gave me a hard time for killing the animals last time, so I'm going to try and avoid it if I can. Ah, fudge-sicle. Oh, that's... Oh, no, that's not jump. Wrong game. Ah! I'm panicking! There we go. Holy crap. And did I panic? Totally did. But they're not real, so go for it. Exactly. That's a good way to think about it. These wolves aren't real. The cake is a lie.
The office of the illustrious scientist who had guided his exploration of this sinister, abandoned underground labyrinth. The place was very much like him. A bit messy, but very transparent about his passions.
Mr. Hamilton, we have completed the tests on the prototype you provided. I am pleased to inform you that it is functional. It manages to reverse up to 98.6% of the effects of the mistonite. Following your instructions, I sent the prototype to the warehouse in Wing E. Everything was done with the utmost discretion. I remain of the opinion that for the good of the company, the device and its blueprint should be disposed of. As always, however, the final decision is yours. D. Well, D, I doubt we did that.
This letter was a serendipitous find. Carl had to find a way to reach Wing E.
There you go, Phil. Yes,
There was no longer anything useful here. The scientist hadn't set foot in his office in ages, and he had probably taken everything with him to Hamilton's Manor.
Well, what about these offices, narrator voice guy? Fucking jerk, telling me what is or isn't useful. Oh, I'm not reading all that. Nice. Oh, I'm a narrator guy. I'm gonna tell you that there's nothing left in the room. Jokes aside, though, I genuinely appreciate that, because I think we all know that I would be roaming that room for a while. Ooh, a Virgin Mary statue. That's fun. Can't have those in offices anymore. Did I? No, it's spare parts. It just looks like a brick of C4. Okay, so yeah, all of these, this list of candidates is probably for people that he was hoping would help him cure his whatever illness. Unless it's a Catholic Charities office. Yeah, that's fair. A firearms license for Françoise Dallaire. Well, Françoise, I now have your license, so I hope you're not gonna carry. Son now in Montreal, writer/journalist. Seems to hate his father. Potential source of information to contact. Okay. You know, that's probably this Françoise lady's office. She's a horse rider as well. Good to know. All right, let's continue along. It says we need to get to Wing E, but I was of the impression that we still need to divert power around and stuff, so we'll keep going this way. I forgot this was in America's attic. You know what? Maybe you're in Canada's basement. Did you ever think about that, Phil? I don't think you did. Mystantic stupor seems to be common to all organisms that come in contact with the awakened mystite. The types of mutations that result from it and their effects vary widely. A rat's blood turned turquoise, a hare's coat darkened to a glossy onyx black. The sap from daisies took on a bluish tint, and their petals turned to an iridescent purple. A rose lost its thorns and now secretes an oily irritant that burns the skin. Interesting. Mexico is our... Oh, well, then can we be America's hat? I don't want to, like... There's some negative connotations to being an attic. Oh my god, I can't read. That's what you said. Yeah, that's embarrassing, Ainsley. Okay, that appears to be it. Is there anything? Can I press this button? Let me press the button. No button. No button. Damn it. Why have big glowy buttons if you can't press them? Tightly locked. Tightly locked. Like your mom. Burn! I mean, you are a nice upstairs neighbor over a really cool party. I blame the dog barking. Yeah. So, Phil, that was our experience after we wrapped up Sons of the Forest. The upstairs neighbor's dog was barking until probably, I want to say, shortly after 1 a.m. And, like, it was a consistent bark, too. Like, it's not like it was getting startled by things. It was just like, I want to be a dick, so ba 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 ba, and so on and so forth. Cool. It's like a boardroom, obviously, where you would do boardroom-like things and be like, I'm the head of this company. Stonks and other things. Quarterly reports and stuff. Oh, this is definitely... Oh, hello. Thank God you're not alive. Mr. Hamilton, it is my duty to inform you that the recent events have provided us with sufficient grounds to open investigations into 3 of your employees. I am afraid that there may be more. At this time, Human Resources Officer Françoise Dallaire, Heavy Equipment Operator Thomas Matouche, and Pierre-Marc Garbeau in engineering are all suspected of acting under false pretenses. I will bring a copy of the files to our next meeting. S. Mark. The TPS reports need to go to the corn sheet. Good to know. Need new sheets. See, that's what I appreciate about you, Phil, is you're always willing to go along with just a silly bit. Let's go back into the boardroom here, because that person said that they were bringing information to the next meeting. That's just spare parts. Need new cover sheets. Oh my god. So, I don't know why, but YouTube insists on having a heart emoji, like, positioned in such a way that the most recent message is partially covered. So, if you run into a situation where I can't, or, like, I'm fumbling over whatever it is you've said, it's because of that. It's not that I can't read. It's literally that there's something blocking me from reading it. But I have changed things around, and I've actually now got my phone open on the desk next to me. And speaking of bits, you two can make sure your bits are clean with Manscaped's new Lawnmower 3.0. Buddy, they're up to 5.0. Greetings, Charlotte. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing on this fabulous Saturday? Okay, so we need to get to Wing E, as noted by that office work by that paperwork. But to do so, we need to divert power again, I believe. Nice, I was looking at the right door this time. So let's shut down that Wing E. Oh, crap. Oh, can I? Okay, so we do need to get to E, but I need to find more batteries so I can drain the gases in the water out. My son's enjoying Mass Effect 2, and I'm helping him whilst trying to not to be a backseat gamer. Yeah, I know the feeling. Anytime I've tried to play video games with my nieces and nephews, it's like, no, you just need to, no, just go over. Okay, fine, you play the game incorrectly. I just want you to succeed. So you're telling him now go over there. Exactly, Phil, you get it. Okay, so if we divert power from E, can we get power back to B? Yeah, that's fine. Where is there not an A that we can divert power from? So, yeah, we'll head back into B and explore that a bit more, because I feel like I need to go through all of them to get to E. So, yeah. Please note that yeah. Batteries were transported to other wings. Okay, so yeah, we need to go exploring to try and find where these batteries are located. I keep telling him to duck or change ammo. Is he enjoying himself at least, though, Charlotte? If computer voices come on and ask, do you want to play a game? I think we should stop. Yeah, that's a reasonable statement there, Phil. I heard somewhere that they're planning on making another Saw movie, and I don't know how I feel about that. Like, that seems tremendously dumb. He loves it, but he does get frustrated at times. Yeah, I would be a downright liar if I suggested I don't get frustrated at games. It's very much a catch-22. Like, I love video games probably more than any other source of entertainment. Nice. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading all of that. Yeah, I love video games more than anything, but they also frustrate the fuck out of me. Like, there's so many times that I'll play a game and be like, oh, God, screw you, game, and, like, yell at it and get super mad, and then I'll have someone, like, my wife or my family member be like, well, why don't you just stop playing? And it's like, because I'm having fun! No, we already looked at all this stuff. I've never seen a single Saw movie, and I don't... You're not missing much, man. They're really dumb. Well, they're not... Dumb's not the right word. They're just... If you've seen one, you've seen them all. They're all kind of like murder porn. I get the appeal in that, like, it's interesting to see how, like, warped they go with the different... games and the way these people can die and stuff, but yeah, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. Oh, they have fentanyl. Interesting. And you're just not into horror movies. Completely fair, buddy. I think I prefer, like, suspense movies to straight up, like, horror with, like, blood and guts and stuff. Like, I loved the I loved the Paranormal Activity movies because it wasn't just, like, it wasn't gore. It was the type of movie that just kind of kept you on the edge of your seat. Suspense, mystery, thriller movies. Yeah, exactly. Like that, and those are my cup of tea. I don't know if I have a favorite genre of movie, though. Like, I love movies, but I don't know that I could narrow it down to, like, I like this type of movie more than another type. Okay, shut up, please. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll keep swimming. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Can I get up? Thank you. Okay, I know we've been here before, but we're looking for batteries. Can't go in there without dying, so obviously the next thing that we need to sort out is the ventilation to progress here. So I wonder if I need to go back. If you don't mind sharing, Charlotte, what are some of the experiences you've had? I know in Kill's chat or someone's chat, I talked about the fact that, like, I've seen, like, closet doors fly open and stuff like that, but that's kind of the most real experience I've had. My favorite all-time movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. That is a fantastic movie, Phil. What did you think of the most recent one, the whatever the hell this one that just came out, like, last year was? Like, I liked it. I thought it was fun. I didn't get why people were so butthurt about it, to be completely honest. Cool. Never saw the Dial of Destiny, don't plan to. Okay, well, that answers that. I know for myself, like, it was just, I thought it was fun. The first time I remember was seeing a little boy from the early 1900s with black holes for eyes. I thought he was real, and I was really scared. That's fair. I have a friend of mine in their
As he left the medical wing,
I was talking
Carl thought
voiceover
about
guy.
all the misery Mistonite had wreaked. How many lives had Hamilton's negligence ruined? How many had died? And for what?
So dramatic. Yeah, that's unsettling, Charlotte. I would definitely also be concerned witnessing something like that. Where is I? Yeah, I was telling the story of a friend of mine. Her and her parents the house they used to live in, they would periodically see like a little girl wandering around the house, and oh cool, we have more power now.
To justify such a vast ventilation system, they certainly had to be dealing with materials that were far more toxic than your average ore dust.
Yeah, so they saw the little girl roaming around their home, and ironically enough, this little ghost girl looked like my friend. So there are times that like her parents would be yelling at her, like, why are you ignoring us?" And she'd be like, "What are you talking about? I'm in the basement." And yeah, as it turns out, the little girl was just wandering their house. And I guess she would periodically do things like shut off the TV if you were up too late, and just kind of like, it almost gave the impression like she was not quite abused, but they got the feeling that it was like a rough relationship between this spirit and her parents, because it all of the interactions were that of like a child misbehaving, or worried about misbehaving rather. Ooh, batteries. Alright, we should be able to go further into that area now. Oh god, I'm stuck. Panic. Is this not the direction? Okay. Very confused. You did live in a haunted house in Portsmouth, though. How was that? Well, that's so much nicer now that the ventilation is working. You loved it. Nice.
Once again, the ventilation system had saved his life.
Once more into the deep, to return to the hell from whence he came. God, I would love to have like a dramatic narrator like this just for everyday life. Like, how fun would it be? Like, as he arose from his bed to head towards the toilet, he thought to himself, "'Tis a glorious day for a dump." Welcome to the stream, S. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know how I feel about being called a weirdo, but that's probably accurate. Yeah, thank you for coming in, S. I just remember my mom telling me that when I was younger, I hated being in the Winchester Mystery House during a family trip. She said I kept saying people were yelling at us. Ooh, that's spooky, Phil. The ghosts were kind to me, and one of them I had met before he died. Wow, that's kind of really interesting. S, do you have any fun ghost stories? Proud to be weird. That's fair. You know, I think at the end of the day, that's I hate to keep going back to my own insecurities, but it's taken me a long time to reach a point that I'm like comfortable in my own skin. But I think once I embraced the fact that I'm just fucking weird, it's been a lot better, a lot easier to like who I am. No ghost stories. Well, regardless, thank you so much for being here. How's your day going without the terrorist? Can I not? Really? Okay, well, can I put it down then? Oh. Well, that solves that now, doesn't it? I'm mass murdering in Diablo 4. Are you still a barbarian? Okay, this appears to be a garbage incinerator. It's nice to have something to listen to meanwhile. Well, I appreciate you listening in. No, this time around I'm leveling a sorceress. Cool! Well, enjoy your game, S, and thank you for listening in. Oh, hold on. I feel like I need to... This wing needs power. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Do you guys think that if I divert power away from the... what wing is that, anyway? Wing that is. Figure that. I was going to ask. I thought you were rid of that avatar. Yeah. Do you guys think if I divert power away from the ventilation, that smoke will come back, or do you think it's clear day? Is this the game where you were lost all the time? Yes, but so far. I have not been lost once, but we'll see how things go. Oh. Okay, well, I know the battery's back there, so that's good. 'em. To be fair, he gets lost in just about every game. I don't know about that. I haven't gotten lost in Fallout. I've lost my mind, but never gotten lost, like, looking for something. Well, the problem last night was we let Mac navigate, and I think he was... Oh, okay, we'll probably take the battery here for a minute. Just exploring, make sure we're not missing a whole bunch of anything. Mr. Hamilton, your administration should have received our bid for the construction of the metal forging wing. As understood, my company, Structure Support Morin Fee, is offering its services for the supervision of the foundation and structural work over a 3-year period. We thank you for your continued confidence in our expertise. Please do not hesitate to call me directly if you have any questions. Jules Morin. An impressive meter out. Let's see what's back this way.
For such a secure location, the entrance to this tunnel seemed unusually easy to access.
That's a very good point, voiceover guy. I will take that. Thank you. And then I believe over this way there was a spot to drop a battery, at least temporarily. to do nothing with. The conveyor belt transfer, blah, blah, blah. Should you wish to reverse the direction, simply readjust the gears. Going forward, please refrain from attempting repairs yourself. Call if you have any trouble. Good to know. Mac navigating is probably why Captain Cook got lost. Entirely possible. Okay, so put that there. Talking about rearranging gears. I don't see any gears to rearrange. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is where this battery goes, but we'll leave it there for now because there's still the battery back this way. Can I not go in here? I'd like to see what's in here. No, I guess not, jerkasses. Circled areas of the map showing potential mining locations. Okay. Complaint. In the early afternoon, employee Victor Michael began to feel discomfort, like employee Hervé Gendron last week and employee Stephanie Deschamps the week before, as well as 3 other employees last month. He began sweating profusely, shaking, and vomiting. He spent the day in the infirmary, too weak to go home. This is not a coincidence. The PPE provided is ineffective. The masks are often defective. Enough is enough. We won't stand for this any longer. You have been warned. Bridget Quisnell. Did you say circle berries? It's entirely possible I have. I don't know if you've noticed this about me, Phil, but I'm kind of a doofus. A geode collection. Thanks, game. What is the point of the soda? I've always wondered that. He doesn't know how to read. You're not wrong, but that's also super rude. Oh, I wanted to take a decontamination shower. And where did I put that battery that I collected here? It's over this way. Thank you. To be fair, everything in Canada is 2 languages, so there's that. Not as much as you'd think. Outside of Quebec and New Brunswick, technically speaking, there's only, you don't have to have French and English packaging on things. Okay, so we'll put that back. I think what I have to do is go back and divert power to the next wing, and then come back through and open this door. Oh, there was something. Nope, that was a Hamilton logo. Nice. Oh, I thought everything in Canada have both languages. To a certain extent, like anything you get from like the federal government or the governments of Quebec and New Brunswick, they will. But generally speaking, like most things here in Ontario don't have anything French on them. It all depends on where you are, but yeah, you don't have to have French and English packaging on things. Oh, God, what's happening? Oh, there it is. Panic. Woo, that was close. That one puckered up my butthole. Sorry, that was gross. Okay, so I hope now that the ventilation is on, this isn't going to go bad for me. hold on here, kids. I've got to see what this text message is. Darling, you are in chat, so I can just tell you this way as opposed to trying to type to you. April would like those rose gold shoes of yours. Oh, should probably look where I'm going instead of reading chat. I guess just message her on Facebook and sort out the details, if you care to sort those out right now. Otherwise, I will message her when we get done with the stream. Oh, that's a fan right to the face. Yeah, I don't know what that means either, Ainsley. Just smile and nod and back away slowly. Well, Phil, you're so sassy. Third floor, menswear. Did you not get that from last night's game? I did, yes. Okay, so we can probably turn that off. Interesting. So... Oh, are you serious? The fucking... Oh, that is so lame. Okay, so can I get ventilation going? And then I also need to get power to E? Okay, yeah, we should be able to get those batteries through now. Smiles and nods. Someone should really clean up this glass.
The door mechanism needed electricity to operate.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yes, I know it needs power, but how am I supposed to go through there? You bitch. Okay. We gotta figure this out here. Get glass in my foot and ask for workers' comp. There's an idea. Okay, so I need power to... Let's... You know what? I'll go try and see if the ventilation being off is enough. Oh. I'm dumb. I can just go in door E. Okay, yeah. That should work. Or you're stuck in an office tower with terrorists on Christmas Eve. I feel like if that were to happen, I might die hard. I'll see myself out. Let me squeeze through. Thank you. Come on now. Oh, right. I need a freaking key card. Ball sack. So we do have to go the other way. So I've got to reroute power to get back through the tunnels without having to go into... yeah, back through the tunnels and hope that the ventilation is sorted out still. I don't know if a facepalm is necessary. I think you should know by now that I'm kind of an idiot. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop just insulting myself, even if it's in a joking manner. I'm a goofball. There we go. That seems a little bit more Phil-friendly. Oh, see? PR is calling me out. Is that because I was calling myself an idiot? Okay, so we will power down D. Or E, excuse me. And D. And we will power C. C and E. Yeah, we should be able to do that now. Okay. Well, I legitimately appreciate that, Phil. Thank you for not allowing me to self-deprecate. It's something I'm working on. For a long time, I've used jokes against myself as like a defense mechanism, that perhaps if I'm making fun of myself, then when the bullies do it, it won't hurt as much. So I did it a lot, so I feel like it's gonna take some time for me to actually like actively train my... Oh, that's a wolf. Go away, ghost dog. Well, in that case, if you self-deprecate, I'm gonna give you a hard time in a joking manner. Okay, so we've got a battery here. Let's start with that one. We need all the power. My self-criticism stays in my head because it's too brutal to let out. Well, for what it's worth, Charlotte, I think in and around this group, you can let it out. None of us will judge, but in any event, I hope you know
Each
that...
battery brought back to the control room allowed
voiceover
Carl
guy, I'm
to
talking.
evacuate toxic fumes or drain corridors, giving him access to new wings of the facility. He hoped to find more answers to his questions there.
Anyways, I was saying, Charlotte, I hope you know that, at least myself, I can't speak for everyone in the community, but I know that I enjoy having you around. I think you're a lot of fun, and I'm fairly certain that others feel the same way. I can't keep too many things in my head going on. I get that, man. I get that 100%. It's been a big part of my coping mechanisms to vocalize these things, and since I've essentially I try to be an advocate for mental health awareness and stuff, I'm always of the mindset, if I can put this out there, if people can hear what I'm going through and understand what I'm going through, that maybe, just maybe, they won't be struggle, or that they can relate, and we can kind of prop each other up. I get now that a lot is irrational and due to my ADHD. Yeah, I understand, Charlotte, and I'm sorry that it's like that for you, but yeah, in and around Sanctuary, you don't have to worry about stuff like that. No one's gonna make you feel less than for having those challenges, my friend. And if they do, fuck them. That's how I see it. Like, I've worked pretty hard on sympathizing with others, and you know, the experience of bullies, and that their bullies are going through their own stuff. But at the end of the day, if someone doesn't like you because of the challenges you're facing, like ADHD and different mental health concerns, then that's a them problem, and they can fuck off, for lack of a better word. Good morning, Mifric. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. It's greatly appreciated. So, we need to get to E, but I need a key card for E. So,
Any facility of this size was required to have an emergency drainage system in case of a disaster of any kind.
I guess we'll... can I turn on the ventilation as well? No, I need to close one of the wings. So I think we're done in D, so I can probably... Oh, D's not powered up. Can I... Hey, Miff, my back is feeling better. Okay, so ventilation is taken care of, I think. So I guess we'll head into C, and then see if we can't... Nice. And see if we can't get into E from through the tunnel. And if we can't, we'll have to come back here and reroute power again, I believe. Damn it. See, that's how you greet people. It's alright, next time we play, maybe just very politely drop a grenade at his feet without telling him. We are currently in the process of dealing with our insecurities and speaking about how I was self-deprecating and Phil stepped in, and now we're all looking out for one another. I just thought after you stabbed me in the back, you'd want to know how it was doing. I mean, he's got a point, Miff. It is kind of rude that you stabbed him in the back and you didn't ask how it was feeling. How do you zoom out? I don't know.
All this water on the walls and the floor made him think that this place must have previously flooded.
See Ainsley smile and nod, backing away slowly. Okay.
He had no doubt this amount of fragments would be enough for Jules Demers.
Oh, yeah, I have to go back and
strange
find that
scientist's radio
stupid
tower.
scientist fella now. What is a severed? And did I say that wrong? And if I did, I apologize. Backs away into hedges. Where are you finding oh, ventilation is a concern. So we do got to go back the long way. Sievert. Oh, well, yeah, I'm stupid. No, oh, damn it, I did it again. I did not realize that. And Charlotte, if you ever want to commiserate about ADHD, I'm your girl. DM me on Discord anytime. There you go, Charlotte. Like I said, we don't judge here in Sanctuary. Again, I shouldn't speak for everybody, but I get the impression, based on my own experience so far, that this community is such that we much rather look out for one another than make each other feel bad. Though I say that, I think it would be very funny if Mac was here, because I'd like to make him feel bad for the fact that he's stuck at work. Alright, I guess we go back to find Jules de Mails. I'll bear that in mind. Thanks, I appreciate it. There you go. Also, for what it's worth, I think this kind of setting is basically what I'd be experiencing in that Still Wakes the Deep game. So if that gives you any comfort, this is basically what it would look like, just with less light. I posted a message in Discord to him about the stream. It's entirely possible he's actually just busy at work, and if he took his bike to work, he might not have like his phone accessible. Alright, let's see if we can't find our way back to that French bastard. That was very dramatic music there, game. As if you're still listening, I'm about to go back outdoors, so there's a very real chance I get lost
Carl
again.
was unsure if he had really explored the entire place. Such a vast laboratory had to hide other mysteries.
You think that was the game's way of telling me to go back in there and, like, explore more? Bloody cheese-eating surrender monkey. Different kind of French. That's France French. Canadian French are different. Well, I'm outdoors again, so there's a very real chance I get lost again. This is a big ass hole. That's what she said. Oh, really? That's fun. Alright, let's head back up. Hope for the best. Oh. I wonder if I can fast travel back there. The dock, where is Captain Fuckface? Radio tower, I think. We'll find him. Bloody Celine Dion loving poutine eater. There you go. That's more accurate. No, I wonder, how do you get rid of the thing, I wonder? Okay, well, I'm just gonna drop it here, because I don't friggin' know. Go back up to the radio tower if I'm... Hey, my cyber child S, how's your first full day of freedom going? Freedom! I both love and hate that it goes, like, blurry as you run out of stamina. Oh, hey! What's up? You know what? Everyone's getting pets. Everyone's getting scritches. Good boy. You're a good boy. Hi there. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Why, hello there. Who's a nice puppy? Hi. Who's a good dog? Yeah, you're a good puppy. You're my favorite. And you're okay. I'm just kidding. You're all good boys. Let's go for a run, shall we? Good job, everyone. Especially good job for, like... Oh, can I fast travel? I can. But I don't think that I can fast travel to where I need to go. Last one's like, screw you, dude. Yeah. But that he's at the back of the pack for a reason. That way. I wonder, can I open this gate now? Oh, sorry, boys. That was my bad. I didn't tell you to heal. Just a minute. Boys, keep it down. We're trying not to upset the locals. They are a chatty bunch of woofers. Charlotte, I'm not sure how familiar you are with sled dogs, but they are... Their favorite thing in the world is to run, and they're basically trained. That's where they thrive, so they tend to get very vocal until you start running. Like, if you ever get a chance to, like, YouTube a sled dog race or anything, it's something else, because they just lose their minds nonstop. And then as soon as, like, the race starts, the only thing you hear is the running and the, like, mushing and stuff. It's something to behold, for sure.
Alors, il y a une raison pour votre visite, ou vous êtes seulement venu me déconcentrer de mon travail? Celui dont je viens à peine de vous parler. Pour un détective privé, votre mémoire, c'est pas phénoménal. Utilisez ma carte d'accès pour atteindre les archives au laboratoire de la HMC et ramenez-moi mon...
Yeah, no, I got you, dude. I thought I was supposed to bring you stuff now. Use my access card to reach the archives at HMC Lab and bring me my prototype.
Oui, au revoir.
Who's rude? Me? Where are the labs, then? Oh, you know what? I suck. Why are all the NPCs such jerks? Probably because they're French Canadians. Okay, so I think I was too soon to leave the mine. I wish it would show me my objective. Going wrong. Okay, this doesn't help me. Alright, sorry dogs. I guess we're heading back. That's brutal. There's some good fishing in Quebec, that's for sure. I don't know how I feel about the fact that Canadians' contribution to pop culture is Letterkenny and Trailer Park Boys. Both the worst and best representation of Canada that we can muster. There is great fishing in Quebec. All right, boys. Daddy's gonna go to work. Really, you're gonna make me run all the way around this lane? I gotta finish watching that show. Letterkenny? I don't know how I feel about Letterkenny in the sense that, like, I enjoyed the show, but it kind of seemed like once Shorzy took off, the guy that plays Wayne there, Jared Kiso, it kind of seemed like he was just, well, I'm having more fun with this, so Letterkenny's done now while I move on to this new show and the rest of you don't have jobs anymore. You know, that's my bad. I just didn't remember that we were supposed to be getting the prototype from in here. Underground.
With the drains closed, the water would return as long as the pipes remained in this condition.
Stopped watching it because it got too repetitive, but it really made me laugh. Completely fair. Completely fair. Okay, so we need to get into E. So I need power to D. No, but we need a key card to get into E. Damn it. Oh, you know what? I probably don't need D to get there. Yes, I do. Alright, gang, it looks like we need one more battery, but if I were a betting man, I would say that I have to get into E. So, can we power down... No, I can't power down ventilation. God damn it. Okay. We'll head back over there. Now I can... What's the objective right now? We are trying to get the prototype for that jerk-ass Frenchman that we just interacted with. I wasn't fully paying attention when the voiceover guy said, oh, we probably have enough to blah, 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 so, like, I just instinctually went that direction, but, basically, we're just trying to get, this prototype for the jerk-ass so he can fix the radio tower, I believe. Okay, and go. No, there's nothing that direction. Do you guys remember if I got both batteries from here? Yes, I did. Yeah, I'm remembering that now myself, even. Nothing this way. That's nothing. Okay. Hup. Whee. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Let's see what we will find. Took that battery already, so it's not that one. Okay. Back here. We've already looked at all that stuff with the dead dogs and so on. We're not going to look at that again because it's creepy as shit. Oh! Yeah, wasn't there some asshole locked up back here? Oh, welcome to the stream, Kills. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. How's your day going? Well, I want in there, though. Don't be rude, game. Ugh. I don't know how to, like, clean around here. Jesus. Alright, no. Ballsack. Okay, back through the tunnels we go. I think I've just got to find one more battery. Off we go on an adventure. Today's a weird one. I went shopping when I got into I found myself putting it in the washing machine. Interesting. Were they unclean or? Either way, I'm sorry that happened, man, and I'm sure that was a little bit frustrating for you, buddy. My brain was just not working. I've been there. Ooh, Phil raises a good point. Ice cream, so tell us, what'd you get? You get anything fun? Any snicky snacks? Any delectables? I left my house this morning without car keys. How far did you get before you realized you didn't have keys to your car? Dryer all the same. Exactly. It doesn't matter. My brain never works. I bake curtain rods and whatnot. I mean, at least you understood eventually, and you got to your car. That makes sense. You can't really start your car without car keys. I don't like the times that, like, I'll get halfway home from work and I'll be like, shit, my wallet's on my desk. I almost put a kettle in the fridge the other day. I mean, that's not terrible, Charlotte. That's semi-reasonable. Can I really not? Yeah, I want to squeeze through here. Oh, here we go, I think. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is definitely new. As long as you don't put the cat in there. I put my coffee in the fridge the other day. It took me so long to find it. I can imagine you being like, where the hell is that coffee? Like, I had a coffee, I know I did. I bought soap, and when I got home I couldn't find it. Thought I forgot it at the store. A few hours later I found it in the fridge. What is it with you Europeans and putting things in fridges? Oh, cool. The neighbor's dog is going nuts upstairs. I actually, for the first time since we lived here, I actually, like, shouted for the dog to shut up last night, because we finished playing around 12:30 a.m. Eastern, and the dog continued to bark for probably another half an hour or so, so it was quite frustrating. I was like that, lol. Those are the days that make me feel like I'm losing my mind. Yep, completely understand, completely agree, actually. I've also found my remote to the TV in the fridge once. Really? I don't know if I've ever done that. God damn it, where's that bloody coffee? Sod it, I'll drink it, the soda. The cat goes in the oven, I know.
The conveyor refused to move, like a stubborn mule. Carl wondered if he could attempt some repairs.
Okay. Oh, there's the gear right there.
The conveyor had started up again, and its belt led to an unknown location.
It's not an
Perhaps
unknown
to an
location.
unexplored section of the laboratory?
There was a ladder to climb. The narrator is pretty dramatic. Yes, he is. Charlotte, we all know the kids go in the oven, the cats go into dryers. Jesus, this is getting dark. You ever thought that you've lost your mobile and start looking, and then it turns out you're actually using it? I've only done that once, and I was tremendously embarrassed. It's like I feel like if I were to ever get glasses, I would be the type of guy that's like, where are my goddamn glasses? And they're, like, on my head. Okay, but how do I... How do I get the battery out of here now? Because it won't let me put it down. And I can't climb the ladder with this in my hand. We'll figure it out. Well, one of my cats usually goes in the dishwasher. I also been looking for glasses while wearing them. Nice. Kills, what... That happened to someone at work last week. I stopped them and took the phone out of their pocket and handed it to them and patted them on the back. Completely reasonable. Fucking, what do you want me to do, game? I need this battery. Huh. Hold on, I feel like there's something else that I need to be doing. I've tried to open the door to our apartment by hitting the unlock button on my car keys several times. I did not know that. That's embarrassing. Actually, speaking of embarrassing, I'll tell this story because Ames continues to give me a hard time about it. No, we need power for that. That's fine. Crap. So, yes, I'm here. That's fine. It's so frustrating when I scramble my sentences and change words because I hear wrong words coming out. I can't stop it. That's fair, S. I have a pretty bad insecure... Okay, I can jump down here. That's fine and dandy, but... It's too high to jump. Okay? So what do you think, gang? How do I get the battery up here? Because I can't use the ladder while holding the battery, and I can't seem to go anywhere once I grab the battery. That happens because my brain works faster than my mouth. Yeah. Is it in the Chuck Wagon story? Yes. So I will actually tell this story, and once I get to the top here, I'll pause to tell the story. So near her parents' place, there was a food truck and it was called a Chuck Wagon, and for some reason, because it looked like it was in like an Asian style font, I completely... Oh, there you go. I didn't see that part. For some reason, because it was in a completely... or an Asian style font, I saw Chuck Wagon, and I read Chuck Wagoon, and wondered what they made in Chuck Wagoon. Bearing in mind that Chuck Wagon is a thing. It was quite embarrassing. Like, what even is a Chuck Wagoon? It's not a thing. I'm just... like... Just because it changed in font, I completely ignored the fact that Chuck Wagon is a word. Yeah, there wasn't a second O, though. I literally just, because of the font, was like, yep, that's a different word. Sick. Yoink. Oh, cool. Chuck Wagon is a thing, as I say, someone who's born and raised in the American West and spent many years on ranches. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But for some reason, my brain just didn't logic me through that one. It's like, I would have liked if my brain was like, before we say anything stupid, let's assess what we just read. We know that a Chuck Wagon exists. We know how wagon is spelt. Do you really think it would be Chuck Wagoon? And no, my brain didn't do any of that thought process. It was just, Yeah, that's Chuck Wagoon, and I wonder what they make. Oh god, why am I so popular? And like that, the last battery is in place. I'm glad you're still giggling, Miff. Cool. Water drain. So now I should be able to get E and D powered up. There you go. So now we should, in theory, be able to go. I don't spend much time thinking about what I'm going to say. I just let it fall out. Yeah, that's unfortunately my problem too. And I don't know if it's the same for you, Kills, but I find sometimes I catch myself, like, I'll start saying something and realize halfway through my sentence that I don't know what my point was going to be, so I'm just kind of like, potato. I got nothing. I don't know what I was trying to say, everyone. Oh, that's why I yelled. That's why he yelled about diarrhea on Wednesday. That's not why I yelled about diarrhea. Don't make me feel bad for the diarrhea thing. That was Q's fault, not mine. I do that when it's one-on-one conversations. Yeah, I can relate for sure. And in my defense with the diarrhea thing, we were talking about Taco Bell. It was naturally going to come up. Keycard and power required. Where the fuck is the keycard? I'll check this guy's office again. Ainsley, I love how you keep Phil humble and check it. And in check, yeah. She very much does that. It's part of why we are so successful as a couple, I think. We prop each other up in a lot of different ways. I do that too. I just own up to it and tell them I've got no idea what I'm saying. Nice. I wish I could talk nonsense casually. My brain tends to freeze just as much about what to say next, but especially when there's a feeling I should say something now. As I feel like you going on dates would be kind of interesting to watch, and they were like, "Oh, how you liking the weather?" And you're just kind of like, my cat's breath smells like cat litter." I forget what I was talking about halfway through sometimes. Not that bad, okay. And for what it's worth, I'm just busting your chops. I need and a keycard. God damn it! I would love to watch that. I agree, Kills. That would be fun. Oh, so glad. Oh my, Phil, you're smell blind? You can't smell anything? You can't smell anything? Try not being alive. Sorry. I've never come across someone that's smell blind, so I started thinking about the scene from Walk Hard. But if they walk around hiding their farts, don't know what to say. I think, for me, hearing that story of yours, the part that got me was the, like, not saying anything about it. Because, frankly, it probably would have been a little bit more endearing, a little bit more, or less awkward if they were just like, "Oh, sorry, I'm nervous, and my stomach gets a little bit upset when I'm nervous." But it's the fact that they just ignored the poots. That's the problem. I'm gonna check all the drawers because we need a damn key card. What about these nerds? Did they have a key card? I can only smell 100-liter jet fuel in the PVC pipe cement. They're really strong. Acid smells. Other than that, nope, not a thing. Honestly, I'm kind of. I want to say I'm kind of sorry to hear that. There are certain things in life that there's just really good smells for, and I'm sorry that you don't get to experience those. But I get the impression that you don't let that stop you from enjoying life, and that's the important thing. Could be worse, as you could have been locked in some drunk woman's house who won't let you. Kills, you can't say something like that and not explain more. Go ahead, tell that story, please. Unless that's not an actual story, or if you were just making up a scenario.
Few things were more exciting to a private investigator than finding a pay stub. Francoise revealed her employee number, which Carl had a hunch would be useful.
174 is the employee number. Oh, that was a date you had. Okay, then you gotta share with the rest of the class. Please and thank you. Strapped to her bed with a wood block between your ankles. Jesus Christ. You got kidnapped. Watch the real story is that this very sweet young woman was just like, honestly, Kills, I was just hoping we would, like, watch this movie together, so, like, do you mind just sticking around until the end? And Kills is like, I've been kidnapped! Oh, that's up to the control room. We don't need to go there, I don't think. How do you kidnap a giant? That's a very good question. As I had a bus driver in Boston trap me in his bus while trying to get me to go up. That's uncomfortable. Like, if you have to resort to, like, holding someone in place to get them to go out with you, you might be crossing a line or two. Like, fuck out of here. I actually went around her kitchen hiding the knives in all different places so she couldn't use them. My goodness, Kills. The more you tell this story, the more I both don't believe it and desperately want it to be true. Oh, stuff. 174. 142. 127. Okay, so it's probably, yeah. Oh, so it's not in here. I already know you dig a big hole and lure him into. Jesus. She was drunk and was acting really, really weird. I'm sorry to hear that, man. And, like, as much as we're making jokes here, I'm sorry that happened. I've never gone on a weird date, but I've definitely had some weird circumstances. Like, years ago, I was at a food court. Once I was eating lunch on my own, and the taxi driver sat next to me with his lunch and started telling me a story about how 3 women kidnapped him and tied him down. Okay, like, sir, I'm just trying to have my lunch here. And I was a bit like, why are you telling me this? What is your action you want? Exactly, like, that's super weird. At the time, all I could think of, how the hell did I end up in this situation? There's ladies in the chat, so I'm gonna be careful how I word this, but I think we both know which head you were thinking of. Or thinking with in that scenario, buddy. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the control room and see if we can't figure out what power needs to go where. Because I need a key card. They've made that abundantly clear. I've had a guy try and force me to stay with him and his friend overnight. Fuck that. God, I hate people. Well, some people. Well, there's a PC way and the actual way, but the guys here already know kills. Yeah. No. Okay, so I've got that woman's employee number now, so I wonder if there's... Oh, fun. All the stuff, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Sorry. I wasn't drunk. I was putting her in a taxi when she dropped her money on the floor. I got in to help her pick it up, and she shut the door behind me. Before I knew what was going on, the driver was off taking me to her house. Yeah, I don't like that, buddy. I'm sorry that all happened. Oh, can I turn on all of them now? No. Shit. Okay. So I obviously need to find the key card somewhere around these parts. Yeah, that's uncomfortable kills, and that's like, I'm sure part of it was the fact that she was drunk and just thought she was being, like, flirty and fun, but at the same time, that's real uncomfortable. It was 4 a.m., so no public transport, and didn't have any money for a cab, and claimed he was too drunk to take me home. That's scuzzy behavior, Charlotte. Which, I've said and done some pretty bad things, but I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt that the one thing I haven't done is been that type of guy. I don't think I could even consider putting someone in a position that they feel uncomfortable or that they have to be near me. Like, no, that's fucking weird, man. Like, don't treat people that way. It's weird. Been in a lot worse situations. Well, if you feel like sharing, you can. Otherwise, I will leave it at, I'm sorry that happened, buddy. I gotta try and find this key card. Howdy, all back from the battling traffic on the motorcycle. We were debating whether or not you were on the bike this time. Have you made it into Area E? No, I haven't made it to Area E because I need a key card. I've got power going to it, but I need it. It says I need power and a key card, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. I assumed that Mr. Hamilton here would have the key. That's an outlet. That's kind of fun. The key card is in Area A. Oh. Are you cheating for me, Ains? One of my first dates texted me from the bathroom how he wanted to kiss me. That was fun when he came back. I mean, speaking as a guy that has nerves and stuff, and I will speak openly here, I texted Ainsley after our second date, I think it was, and told her that if she wanted to kiss, that she would have to do it because I was too nervous to do so. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, from the washroom you're texting that? That's awful. The worst date I had with blind dates, friends set you up with, talk with them over the phone. They then see their utter disappointment when they see you and realize your voice doesn't match what they thought. Well, like I was saying before about Charlotte and her ADHD, I think that's representative of a them problem, buddy. If they... I think at the end of the day, if you don't like someone because of their appearance, that speaks volumes about you as a person. because, like, I'm not necessarily a big fan of my appearance. I'm working on it, but in general, like, I think a part of what people like about me is my charm, is my behavior, is who I am as a person. So if you don't like that, people are like, people suck, I think is the moral of the story. Phil, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, pal. Yet he wasn't too nervous to invite me to his work Christmas party on the first date. That is accurate. And then that's when we became a couple, and it was all downhill. Ooh, that's fun. Guys, it's the Abbey Road vinyl. That's really fun. Yeah, that's very much a them problem, Phil. Like, if you can't like someone for who they are, as opposed to what they look like, then you're just a cock meat sandwich. Photos don't always help either. Some just paint a picture that you can never live up to. Yeah, that's part of the problem with the social media age, is that in so many, like, filters, and, like, you pick and choose what your pictures look like, and it's, frankly, I think dating apps need to be more representative of your real self. Like, obviously I am not dating anymore because I'm happily married, but, like, I would almost want photos of me looking horrendous, because then if people can look at that and be like, yeah, that's a dude I can have fun with, then I'm a happy camper. Ainsley, could you continue to cheat and tell me roughly where in A the key card is? Granted, I think we had been texting for like a month or so before our first date. I actively avoid my photo being taken. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sure that you're a good-looking cat. And these toilets are so yucky. Locker 142. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Are you sure? Because I can't even interact with Locker 142. I've had some amazing dates with some amazing women. I went for a meal with one and spent 4 hours just talking about life. Exactly. That's some of the best dates you can have, or just the, like, getting to know each other, enjoying each other's company kind of deal. It says there should be a memory that plays. Maybe that happened earlier, or when I came into the locker room. He's also a real creep. Couldn't wait to get back to you guys afterwards to cleanse me of the ick he gave me with some positive vibes. Nice. Well, we're happy to cleanse people of ick. Maybe just keep walking around the area. You got it. It's a good date when you can talk easily and laugh at the awkwardness together. Helps a lot. Yeah, I know. Ainsley and I's first date, I basically never shut up, but that's part of our dynamic now, is that I'm the talkative one, she's the more socially awkward one. It works very well. And perhaps I'm just a sucker for love, but I genuinely believe that there is someone out there for everybody. Good thing you're wearing serious case of athlete's foot in there. Yeah, I don't have my shower sandals going. Okay. We're going to take an American approach to this. I actually wanted to try dating a bit this summer, but looking at what's on the apps, maybe not. Well, I think at the end of the day, as long as you're happy, you don't have to, like, be with someone in order to be happy. And I think that that's something that society kind of puts on you, like, happiness is being with people. And, like, not necessarily. If you're happy, you're happy. I've had a few dates who said, "You are so easy to talk to." My feeling was, for fuck's sakes, I had to drag everything out of you and felt like I had to talk nonstop to avoid awkward silence. Yep. That's, that'll happen. I once had a date that, I struggled to get information out of her, and then she basically stopped responding to me after that date. And it's like, well, okay, well, if I was talking too much, you probably should have said something. Did I chat with a prisoner in Section B? I thought I did, but we'll go back. At this point, we're trying to check boxes, so yeah, we'll go to B for now. I'm going to lurk for a bit as I edit. Well, enjoy your editing, buddy. Thank you for continuing to lurk. You're a good guy. Yeah, gotta rearrange the power to go to B. I've been single for years. I've been pretty happy, but it's getting old now. Well, the right person is out there for you, Charlotte. It sounds cheesy, but I believe that. Yeah. Back down. Did you climb through a vent? There's files you need to get. I don't remember, my love, because we did B initially in the first time coming here in the last stream I played of this game. Kels, I was trying to watch your newest vid, but someone just had to strip. Sorry. Oh. Also, I don't know if the numbers have gone up at all since I started streaming, but Mac, gang, we are only 2 subs away from the Phasmophobia stream. So if you've got some friends that you want to suggest the channel to, just 2 subs away, and we will be setting up that Phasmophobia stream. Same if I do find someone who won't be on an app. It's... Yeah, I guess it's all dependent, right? Like, I think finding your person, finding the one is, like, it's all happenstance. Ainsley can attest to it, that I almost unintentionally on purpose was essentially sabotaging our potential dating.
L'aile E? Oubliez ça, tout est barré. C'est une forteresse. C'est juste les boss qui ont une carte d'accès. Je sais peut-être où en trouver une. Je peux vous l'indiquer. Mais en échange, je veux que vous m'apportiez les dossiers d'enquête sur moi et sur Pierre-Marc Corbeau. C-O-R-B-O. Vous allez les trouver dans l'entrepôt des R&D, aux ressources humaines. Nos numéros d'employés, c'est 252 et 215.
I was looking at chat. Was that helpful?
L'aile E? Oubliez ça, tout est barré. C'est une forteresse. C'est juste les boss qui ont une carte d'accès.
Okay. Sorry for making you read this again.
Mais en échange,
but as
je
a
veux que vous
trade,
m'apportiez les
I
dossiers
need you to bring
d'enquête sur
me
moi et
back the
sur
investigation
Pierre-Marc
files on
Corbeau.
myself.
C-O-R-B-O.
Pierre-Marc Corbeau. Okay, yeah, so I gotta go
Vous allez
to
les trouver
Human
dans l'entrepôt
Resources.
des R&D, aux ressources humaines. Nos numéros d'employés,
All right,
c'est
dude.
252
Please stop talking. I get it
et
now.
215.
Dating apps are horrible. I have a friend who uses them all the time. Recently, a guy stalked her and threatened her life. I know that's rare, but it's a big note for me. Yeah, it's more common than you might think. My
Carl had
mom
suffered many broom-induced delusions.
My mom very briefly attempted to go on a dating app, and I was very proud of her for it. But her first interaction was with a guy that just became so like borderline obsessive with her that he was like texting her at 2 and 3 a.m. just nonstop, even though she was like, hey man, like I'm sleeping, I'll talk to you later. And like he would try calling her and stuff in the middle of the night, and it was just, I understood why it became too much for her.
This one
It's like,
left
yeah,
her with a
that's fair,
feeling,
Mom. You can walk away
like
from
a
that one.
dream that felt hauntingly real when you emerged from it.
Okay. And it's just in general, like I find it's fine to like really want to interact with the person that you think you have these feelings for, but I think that especially in the early stages of dating, you need to be cognizant of how your behavior is making them feel. Like if you're calling and texting them at ungodly hours when they've specifically said no, like please don't. That's you're pushing the boundaries. My mom's friend wrote a book about her experiences, which is really quite good. What's the name of the book? Yeah, that's my friend's experience too. Very needy, obsessive, and demanding people, and she keeps doing it though. Well, yeah, it's hard too, because like I was saying before, I think that society kind of forces your hand a little bit. No, is this not HR? I could probably write a book too. Well, you should, if that's something you're interested in. I'm such an introvert. Any sign of uninterested, I shut down and walk away. Yeah. Well, if that's what works for you, man, that's what works for you. No. The problem with dating apps is that there's too much noise from the asshole to be able to hear who's the good one. Yeah, completely understand that. I've told this story to basically anyone that will listen, and Ainsley knows the story. But when she initially messaged me, I had been receiving so much spam that I legitimately thought that she was just another spam for a porn site. You have to drain the water in the section and go through the vent for those files. Okay. Yeah, then we'll go back this way. You have to drain the water in section C. Okay, so we'll go to C then. Plenty More Fish by Don Martin. Interesting. Is Ainsley Googling the answer? Yes, because after my first stream, I confided in her that I felt a little bit insecure about the fact that I was getting so lost. So she volunteered to basically just help keep things moving, so you guys aren't forced to watch a whole bunch of dog shit. Yeah, if you ran the water in section, go through a vent. Okay. Then I probably have to turn off ventilation. Like this looks like storage. Shit. Sorry. I gotta go turn the water off. But we like when you get lost and confused, Phil. I don't know how to feel about that, Mifrick. No, I know it's water. Okay, so we've got according to Ains, we need to go to C, so we'll power down B. And we will drain the water. Okay. Mom's calling BRB. Well, hi, Mom. The reason I like yours, Kills, and Big Boss is because you're just regular players with the same struggles as oneself, not pros solving everything at once. Yeah. Well, I think that's, to be honest, that's a big part of why I started watching Kills to begin with. He had one building episode in Sons where he got kind of like frustrated with the whole situation. I was like, see, that makes me feel better, because I get frustrated, and you know, it's a bit of a struggle, but the fact that he struggled and kept that in the video, I was like, okay, it's not so bad, because frankly, Kills makes these big, amazing structures, and obviously he still struggles as well. So it was like, yeah, I want to be like that. I want to enjoy the games and be real about them. Yeah, clean the community is awesome. Yeah, we're pretty good. Something about let's look for a vent, everyone. You know, I probably have to turn off ventilation again. I like the idea of Charlotte trying to explain to her mother that a whole bunch of strangers on the internet said hi to her. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, we will see. She says hello. Nice. Charlotte's mom likes us. Okay. Then, yeah, I'll just keep going this way until I can... No. Crap. Okay. Alright. Back to the control room. We gotta power down the... Or power up the... Power down the ventilation. But we gotta do it from this side, because if we do it from the other side, we won't be able to get through. Oh, that's the game. I thought the gardener was outside mowing. It's entirely possible. It's a little bit of both, buddy. Could also be my microphone if the AC got turned on. Also, Mac, if you're still watching, I hope you know that we were just screwing with you when we were giving you a hard time about the ambient noise in your microphone. Your neighbor is mowing. That's a fun twist of fate. Okay, so I guess we can power... No, I need C. Power down D. And then... Should be alright. Did Mac finally make his turn? It's entirely possible he did. Bing! There's a lot of backtracking in this game. Which I appreciate, because it's kind of realistic that, like, in a real-world setting, I don't know how often you would just always be having to go forward in order to, like, flip switches and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to keep running back to this room all the time. Backtracking annoys my OCD. Completely fair. Well, this is where I got the meteorite thing. Okay. I don't see any key card. So now what? Balls. Oh, hold on. That looks like it's off the ground. Okay. It's probably a different vent. Oh, you know what? I think I know where that vent is. In theory. I figured out no ambient noise reduction. It was my wall and my clock. That'll do it. Okay. Is it this vent? No, it's not that one. Okay. It said you could turn once and go. For fuck's sakes, I can't see that message. I'm panicking. I'm panicking, everyone. Now I can't see chat. Get out of here. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll keep moving and eventually we'll figure it out. I wonder if it's in this room here. Nope. Okay. It said you could turn once you go into it. Wasn't there other parts to the underground area? Yeah, that's where we are now, my love. Okay, we're back here. Can't open that anymore. No, still need the freaking key card. Keycard and power required. Fuck. Alright. And blah, 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 blah. Back down into the hole we go. We will find it. I'm confident of that fact. And if we don't, I'll just go insane. Based on the screenshot you sent me, Ains, it looks like it is in the tunnel somewhere. So that narrows it down. Also, Mac, why was your clock beeping? Is that not annoying?
From the wear and tear on this drill head, it must have been running day and night.
Okay, can confirm that's just a hole. Alright, back underground we go, I guess. Unless this is a vent along. Ooh! Let's see what's up this way. Probably nothing, but we're gonna explore anyway. Nice. Is that it? Read the picture I sent you. Yes, dear. When it's drained, but the water level means you can head through a vent in the wall. Okay, so based on that, I would think that the vent is in that first area that we drained. Because by process of elimination, if it's saying, like, if that's the step of the process we were on, then it makes sense that that would be where it is. It's just a matter of actually getting there. No, we'll just this way. Oh, crap. Boxes and stuff. No, we checked that one already. Yeah, with the ventilation off, I think I need to go back around this way and then through. Why am I getting more text messages? Stab it. Okay, so now we go back and it was just checking the map again. Make sure both water draining and ventilation are switched off, then head back into sea and go through the half-open shutter down through the access hatch. You've been here before when it was drained, but now the water level means you can access this new area. So ventilation and water need to be off. And now go into sea. Okay. Go through the half-open shutter and down through the access hatch. Whee! Yeah, half-open shutter down through the access hatch. Hold your breath. Okay, nothing there. Proceed. Let me just make sure fully that I can't do anything with this. No, it does not appear that way. Okay. Can't go through there either. It's very confusing. Okay, what in the fuck are we doing here, gang? Just swim through either. Hold on, we'll catch our breath here. Let's see this one more time. I haven't seen that, so keep swimming, I guess. Dory style. Just keep swimming. Phil, you're only one sub away from Phasmo. That's very exciting stuff. No, you guys know that I'm relatively sentimental and that I like to say thank you a whole bunch, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. You all have been a massive reason that the channel has grown the way it has, so thank you for that, and your support continues to mean the world to me. We just came from this way, so we'll go that way. I don't get it. Like, where are you? I don't see a friggin' vent. The vent you need to climb through in order to reach the new area. I don't even see that. Alright, well, we'll keep trying. It's got to be in here somewhere. And if it's not, I don't know what to do. Okay. They talked about, like, the walkthrough you sent me, dear, is saying that, oh, you can access it now that the water is up. It's always a fun time, Phil. Happy to be here. It's greatly appreciated, Miff. You, from the start of me joining this community, or frankly even before joining this community, have been incredibly supportive, and it means a whole lot to me to have that kind of friendship, that you're doing that for me, and thank you. I'm trying to watch Game to see if he found it. He probably did. It's like I don't see what the screenshot is referencing. Okay, I know where it is. Alright, I'm gonna stand right here. Darling, why don't you just come into the studio here with me and guide me to the right spot. Go back to the entrance of C. Okay. You're at 80 subs now. That is fantastic stuff. Thank you so much for that. No, you can't be playing Game Edge. Yeah, there's too much noise. Just keep going. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, not only are we at 80 subs, but we have a special guest with us today. Ainsley is here. Ainsley, come lean into the microphone and say hi to everyone.
Hello.
There you go. So I'm at the entrance of C. Like, this is where I came in to see. Yeah. Uh-oh, where should I send the Amazon order for Depends? You can probably make it a tax write-off there, Mac. Kill says hi, but you can read the chat, so that's awkward.
Hello, everyone.
And through here.
Yeah, one minute.
No, there's no voiceover or anything happening right now. Can we adopt Ainsley as our wife as well? That's entirely up to her.
Yes.
There you go. She's willing to be everyone's wife.
I think you gotta catch your breath.
Yeah. Yeah. They keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we came to this area when it... And now look behind. Oh, okay. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Ainsley. Shout out to her. Big ups to her and all that stuff.
Bye.
Bye. Good job. Thank you for that. Need to get her a mic. I need to work on getting her comfortable speaking to a microphone.
Carl Faubert had noted two numbers, 215 and 252, corresponding to the employee files of Pierre-Marc Corbeau and Thomas Matouche. Their cases in particular had caught his attention. 174.
215.
This was the employee number of Françoise Dallaire. Carl would be able to learn a little more about the
Kills is our
investigation.
daddy,
to
Bam's
which
our
she'd
uncle,
been
and now Ainsley is
subjected.
our wife. Why did I hear the banjo in the distance? We have every reason to believe is the son of Jacques Carbeau, a mine employee who died of pneumonia in 1967. Of particular importance is his link to Laurent Carbeau, of whom he is said to be the husband. His hiring is problematic, even suspicious, negligible experience, uncooperative, and contentious temperament. I plan to call him into my office soon. Bam is our mom? What? That would make him and Kills a couple, and I don't know how they do it in England, but that's awkward. And 252, I think. So that's probably, I think it's over here. As another example, your employee, her professionalism is incomparable. As for her work, she never fails to study each file with rigor, intelligence, and, let's face it, a certain flair. This is why the recruitment of which I refer above, those of Pierre-Marc Corbeau, Thomas Matouche, and a few other American Indians, seem particularly questionable to me. None of these applicants have the experience required to perform the duties of the job. I find it hard to believe these blunders. A closer look at her resume begins to reveal some irregularities. We continue to investigate. Welcome back to the stream, Charlotte. Thank you. We found out while streaming that we crossed into the 80 subscription mark, so I will be getting Phasmophobia, and we will be setting something up with the lovely and talented Mighty Cake Pants, the amazing Kills for Thrills, and the ageless Mac. 252 is the other one we were looking for, I believe. We are inbred now. That Thomas Matouche was hired is appalling. Even the most basic investigation by HR would have revealed Matouche's background as an agitator and his notorious hostility towards HMC and Mr. Hamilton himself. He seems to be linked directly or indirectly to Pierre-Marc Corbeau. This is an unacceptable blunder. There are even rumors of potential equipment sabotage. We'll conduct an internal investigation. As for Mr. Matouche, he is currently quarantined in the Tests 1 room after participating in one of our clinical studies. When he gets out, we'll keep close tabs on him. Cool. Well, JC does have a purty mouth. Gee, whoa. Je suis correspondance. Letter to the Reverend Father Charles Lamont, Superior of the Society of Jesus' Mission to the Canadas. So this sounds like a residential school thing. My Reverend and most honored Father, I write you so late because of the difficulties some of my companions and I encountered on the way back. The short message is to warn you that there are several strange stories, blah, 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 blah. Oh no, PR. I like the contrast. Oh no, and good job. Okay, so now I need to go back and talk to Captain Dipshit in the, ooh, and we're in a new area. I have to go back and talk to Buddy trapped in Section A now. But I want to drive the... whatever this is. What is this? Is this like a forklift without the forks? Because that's really weird. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Yes. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Can I open anything here? No, we probably have to come back through here once the water's drained. Alright, all the way back through, I guess. There we go. Hello, camera's looking right at me. Just to make sure. Yeah, I was just making sure. Ooh, what's that? Leonard Couture's letter. Not reading all that. Okay, and back through we go. Oh, right. That's just the conveyor belt spot. Okay. Bet you I can make you squeal like a piggy. Gross. Oh, and underneath here, yeah. And through here. Now we're cooking with fire. It just took everyone's wife to come in and help the process. And oh, right. Sorry. Got it turned around again. Alrighty. Let's get the vents turned back on and the water drained. I need to go back to B and then... Oh, sounds like Ainsley might be on the phone. Do we try and call attention to it? So we're now polygamous and inbred. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, wrong direction. Oh, Jesus. What's happening? I don't know if that water was full of drugs, but what in the fuck? Oh. Stupid railing. I've been trying to remember what I was searching for on the internet, and it was just can't for the life of me remember. Was it some lip chat so you and JC could have a good time? We should have our own reality show then. Yeah, like a reimagining of Sister Wives.
Oui.
Have your stuff.
Vous devez avoir des questions. Je m'appelle Thomas Matouche. Je suis mécanicien machiniste à l'entretien. Un des responsables. C'est à cause du chien de garde de Hamilton, Stephen Merck. Lui et son équipe de sécurité. Ils pensent qu'il y a un coup qui se prépare contre la compagnie. Et comme d'habitude, on soupçonne l'Indien. Il s'apprête à m'interroger.
And then the lab exploded.
Hein, bonne. On serait 2 cadavres. Imaginez-vous toute la poussière toxique qu'il y aurait dans l'air. N'importe qui a un cerveau serait à des kilomètres d'ici.
Welcome
C'est pas
back,
ce que
Kills.
j'ai dit, mais je vous connais pas. Vous êtes pas de la HMC, c'est un départ. Mais j'ai pas de raison de vous faire confiance. Dans les vestiaires.
Okay,
un
now
casier
I can
défectueux
open
qui
locker
s'ouvre si vous donnez un
142,
bon
I bet.
coup au bon endroit. Mon collègue Pierre-Marc a glissé une carte dedans. Rapportez-la moi quand vous aurez fini ce que vous avez à faire. C'est là qu'ils mettent tout ce qui sert plus. Il y a un paquet de matériel d'expérience abandonné et de prototypes de toutes sortes. Je vais devoir y aller faire un tour d'ailleurs. Dès que vous aurez fini avec la carte, rapportez-la moi.
Okay. Don't care to keep talking to you, sir.
Bye.
What were you editing, Kills? More Valheim stuff? Now, a while ago, you had shared that you were getting access to that ground branch or whatever. Do you think you're actually going to try and get like a video or two out of that? It was not a good idea. Did it just make you more frustrated? His manscaped ad, nice. All right, is this the locker room? No, that's the control room. Nice try, game. Break room. Nerds need a break. I don't think I'll make videos on that one. That's fair. When you posted it, I was like, I didn't really peg that as a game you would be interested in. It's still really cool that you're able to get those. Like, it's cool that you're able to have developers send you stuff like that. Like, that's a sign of you're doing something right if developers are wanting you to showcase their stuff. I don't think I'll make videos for that one. I don't think it'll work on the channel. Yeah, that's completely fair. Nice, my bullet holes are still on the locker. Alright, I think once we unlock Wing E, that's probably where I'm going to call it a stream. I haven't had breakfast or anything at this point, and it's about to be noon, and your boy turns into a grumpy Gus if he hasn't had a chance to eat. But until then, we'll keep hanging out. I just wanted to give you all a heads up. That way you don't, like, get settled in, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh, he's done. I played Warzone, etc. a long time ago. I stopped when all the cheaters started. Completely fair. Yes, because apparently Americans always shoot things. Hey, if the school shooting fits, Jesus, that was dark. I apologize. Yeah, sorry, Phil, that definitely crossed a line there. Oh, what? Okay. Again, I'd like to apologize to any American viewers there. That was... As it came out, it felt funny, but as soon as I said it, I regretted it, so Americans, I apologize for that. And I'm confused as to what this place was. It's... My understanding is it's a mine that they disguised as... Or it's a lab that they disguised as a mine to like mask the power consumption and everything else that they were working on. I haven't seen a ghost wolf in a while. So a French-Canadian Black Mason. Yeah, basically. Okay, we'll go through... Oh, no, those are just posters. We'll go through this door, and we can probably open up this door now. Cool. We've got that route home now. None of these doors open. Fuck you, forklift. Ooh, a ladder. Okay. Whenever I see the next spot to save, that's where we will call it a stream. Okay. There's a dead man, and he's on the ground. And I just took his picture. He's sleeping.
Had he really been talking to a ghost? Or was it just the prolonged exposure of his brain
shit,
to
it is the
mystic
guy that I was
beginning
talking to.
warp his senses? Were they really mutually exclusive?
Wow,
Either way,
that's kind of
Thomas
trippy.
Matouche was well and truly dead. The explosion had taken him out as he was about to grab the Mistonite phaser.
Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. That's what I was here for. Okay. And is there anything back this way? Oh, we already checked that. Sorry, game. Alright, back up we go. Whee! Hop! Hop! There we go. There's a nice save spot. Oh, tripping balls. 1 second. We'll watch the trippiness before we turn it off. What in the fuck? Oh, that acid's kicking in. Was that glowing?
With a wavering heart, Faubert arrived at the meteor. This immense interstellar object had smashed against the Earth billions of years earlier in the recent history of the cosmos. The sight gave the detective a strange sense of calm, one of those that one feels right before the thunder or under a sky full of stars.
Bum, 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 and so on and so forth. Am I crouching? No, just walking slow as shit. Oh. Oh, Jesus.
C'est bon, Pierre-Marc. C'est bon.
Do the pictures mean anything for the game? No, I don't think they do. I think that the pictures are just like a... like, kind of progress marker, I guess, that, like, you can look at the picture and be like, oh, yeah, that was this part, I think. Anyway, that is where we will call it. We'll get that going for you. As always, thank you to everyone that tuned in, whether you're watching it live or after the fact. Your attendance is greatly appreciated. Before you leave, go ahead and like and subscribe and share it out there for all to enjoy. As always, thank you, and I will hopefully be back with another stream tomorrow. I'm playing a game with a couple of you later today, so that's fun. But, yeah, I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye!